The Last of Us Part 2 is an action-adventure game. The protagonist, Ellie, seeks revenge in a post-apocalyptic world. This game, with incredible graphics and impressive gameplay, tops our list of the top 35 best PS4 games. It stands out for its stunning graphics, intense narrative, and mature approach to themes. It received praise, but also sparked controversies. God of War is an action-adventure game that reinvents the series by moving into Norse mythology. Players control Kratos, accompanied by his son, Atreus. It stands out for its narrative about fatherhood, revenge, and redemption. It received acclaim for gameplay, graphics, and integration of Norse mythology, winning several awards, including Game of the Year. Red Dead Redemption 2 is an action-adventure game set in the Old West, featuring Arthur Morgan as the protagonist and developed by Rockstar Games. It stands out for its rich narrative, complex characters, and a vast, detailed open world. Acclaimed for its immersion and realism. Marvel's Spider-Man 2018 PS4 is an action-adventure game featuring Spider-Man, developed by Insomniac Games. It stands out for its agile gameplay, engaging narrative, and fidelity to the character. It received praise for delivering the sensation of swinging between buildings and for its authentic representation of the Spider-Man universe. BLOODBORNE is an action RPG developed by From Software. Known for its challenging gameplay, dark atmosphere, and horror theme. Set in Yharnam, players face grotesque creatures in a quest for answers. It stands out for its intense combat and intricate design of enemies. Persona 5 is a Japanese RPG. Players take on the role of a transfer student who, along with friends, forms a team of masked thieves. The game combines elements of school life, dungeon exploration, and turn-based combat. It stands out for its stylized visual presentation, captivating narrative, and engaging soundtrack. Uncharted 4, A Thief's End 2016 PS4 is an action-adventure game. The protagonist, Nathan Drake, embarks on a final adventure in search of a pirate treasure. It stands out for its incredible graphics, engaging narrative, charismatic characters, and impressive cinematic sequences. It serves as the epic conclusion to the Uncharted series. Horizon Zero Dawn is an action RPG set in a post-apocalyptic world inhabited by robotic machines. Players control Aloy, a skilled hunter. It stands out for its stunning graphics, tactical battles against giant machines, and an intriguing story that explores the protagonist's past and the mystery of the world. Ghost of Tsushima is an action-adventure game. Set in feudal Japan during the Mongol invasion, players control Jin Sakai, a samurai who adopts stealth tactics to protect his island. It stands out for its beautiful setting, fluid katana combat, and cinematic approach. It received praise for its narrative, graphics, and homage to Japanese culture. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a recreation of the classic RPG. Set in Midgar, players take on the role of Cloud Strife in his fight against the megacorporation Shinra. It stands out for its stunning graphics, dynamic combat, and a reimagining of the story. It received praise for revitalizing the classic and expanding the narrative. Demon's Souls Remake 2020 PS5 is a recreation of the action RPG developed by Bluepoint Games. Set in Boletaria, players face intense challenges in a dark and dangerous world. It stands out for its stunning graphics, challenging gameplay, and immersive atmosphere. It is a tribute to the original 2009 title, known for its difficulty and intricate level design. Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice is an action-adventure game. It stands out for challenging gameplay, setting in feudal Japan, intense sword combat, and an engaging narrative with supernatural elements. The protagonist, Wolf, seeks to rescue a young noble and faces formidable enemies throughout the journey. Resident Evil 4 Remake is a reimagined version of the classic survival horror game. The remake features improved graphics, updates to gameplay, and visual enhancements. The story follows Leon S. Kennedy as he tries to rescue the daughter of the President of the United States from a village infested with parasitic creatures. The game combines elements of action and horror, widely praised for its tense atmosphere and innovative combat mechanics at the time. Days Gone is an action survival game set in a post-apocalyptic world. The game takes place in an open environment where the player controls Deacon St. John, a motorcyclist, while facing hordes of zombies known as Freakers. The narrative involves the search for his missing wife amidst the chaos. It stands out for exploration elements, dynamic combat, and the strategic use of the motorcycle to navigate the devastated world. Monster Hunter World is an action RPG that puts players in the role of hunters exploring and facing monsters in lush environments. It stands out for its cooperative gameplay, allowing players to join forces to hunt enormous monsters. The game offers a variety of weapons and armor, along with a deep and strategic combat system. Progression involves hunting monsters to obtain resources and improve equipment. NIER: AUTOMATA is an action RPG set in a post-apocalyptic world, following the story of androids 2B and 9S as they battle hostile machines. It stands out for its complex and emotional narrative, questioning the nature of humanity and artificial intelligence. The gameplay combines elements of fluid combat, exploration, and puzzles. The soundtrack, directed by Keiichi Okabe, has also received praise for its exceptional quality. Grand Theft Auto V, GTA 5, is an open-world action-adventure game set in the fictional city of Los Santos and its surrounding areas. Players take control of 3 interconnected protagonists, Michael, Trevor, and Franklin, each with their own story and skills. GTA 5 is known for its engaging narrative, memorable characters, vast open world, diverse activities, and intense missions. The game provides a rich experience, exploring themes such as crime, corruption, and the pursuit of the American dream. The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt is an action RPG. Based on the book series by Andrzej Sapkowski, the game follows Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter known as a Witcher. It stands out for its deep and branching narrative, impactful moral choices, and a vast open world filled with quests and activities. The game offers an engaging combat system, alchemy, and the ability to hunt mythical creatures. Additionally, it is praised for its stunning visuals and the quality of world building. Dragon Quest XI: Echoes of an Elusive Age is a Japanese RPG. Developed by Square Enix, the game follows the protagonist, a silent hero known as the Luminary, on a journey to discover their destiny and confront a dark threat. The game is praised for its colorful graphics and artistic style, a captivating narrative, classic turn-based combat, and a vast world to explore. Persona 5 Royal is an expanded and enhanced version of the original Persona 5, a Japanese RPG. It follows the story of a group of high school students who become mysterious thieves and explore surreal worlds called palaces. In addition to featuring graphical and gameplay improvements, Persona 5 Royal includes new characters, expanded story arcs, and enhancements to social gameplay. It stands out for its stylized visual presentation, turn-based combat mechanics, and elements of everyday life simulation. Detroit: Become Human is an interactive adventure game. The story is set in the near future, where self-aware androids begin to question their existence. Players control 3 androids, each with their own narrative, making decisions that impact the course of the story. The game is known for its meaningful moral choices, stunning graphics, and engaging narrative that addresses ethical and social issues related to artificial intelligence and android rights. Control is a supernatural action-adventure game. The story follows Jessie Faden, who seeks answers about her past while taking on the role of the director of the Federal Bureau of Control, a secretive organization dealing with paranormal phenomena. The game combines third-person shooting elements with supernatural abilities, providing a unique experience. It stands out for its mysterious atmosphere, intriguing narrative, and a surreal world known as the Oldest House. Hogwarts Legacy: Um Jogo de RPG de Ko Ambientado no Universo de Harry Potter, no século 19. O jogador assume o papel de bruxo ou bruxa que frequenta a escola de magia e bruxaria de Hogwarts. O jogo permite que o jogador explore o mundo aberto de Hogwarts e seus arredores, aprenda feitiços e poucos, e participe de duelos mágicos. Yakuza: Like a Dragon is an action RPG. It is the 8th main title in the Yakuza series. Unlike previous games, Like a Dragon introduces a new protagonist, Ichiban Kasuga, and adopts a turn-based RPG-style combat system. The story follows Kasuga as he tries to unravel a conspiracy in Yokohama. The game retains the series' characteristic style, with a blend of drama, comedy, minigames, and an authentic representation of Japanese culture. Mortal Kombat 11 is a fighting game. Part of the famous Mortal Kombat series, the game maintains the franchise's characteristic brutality, featuring intense battles between iconic characters. It stands out for stunning visuals, violent special moves, and an engaging narrative in the story mode. Additionally, it introduced new characters, character customization mechanics, and continues the tradition of fatalities, extremely graphic and bloody finishing moves. Ratchet & Clank: Rift Apart is an action platformer game. It is part of the Ratchet & Clank series and is exclusive to the PlayStation 5. The story follows the characters Ratchet and Clank as they travel through different dimensions to thwart an interdimensional villain. It stands out for its incredible visuals, leveraging the power of the PS5 hardware, smooth platforming gameplay, and intense action with creative weapons. The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim: Um Jogo de RPG de Ko Mundo Aberto. Ambientu na provincia ficticia de Skyrim, oferisuma vasta exploração como uma narrativa principal épica e inúmeras missões secundárias. Os jogadores têm a liberdade de moldar seus personagens e escolher entre vários factos. Skyrim é conhecido por seus visuais impressionantes, trilha sonora marcante e a capacidade dos jogadores de modificar o jogo com uma ampla variedade de mods. Elden Ring is an action RPG that promises to explore a vast fantasy world, combining From Software's expertise in creating challenging games with Martin's rich narrative. While specific details about gameplay and plot may vary, Elden Ring has generated high expectations due to the reputation of the developers involved. Far Cry 5 is a first-person shooter and open-world game set in Hope County, Montana. The story follows a sheriff facing an apocalyptic cult led by Joseph Seed. Players explore the open world, confront enemies, recruit allies, and engage in diverse missions. Far Cry 5 is known for its diverse environment, dynamic gameplay, and the player's ability to approach challenges in various ways. The game features a variety of game modes, including My Career, My Team, My NBA, and WNBA. In My Career, the player takes on the role of a young basketball player aiming to reach the NBA. In My Team, the player collects NBA player cards to build their own team. In My NBA, the player takes control of an NBA team and manages all aspects of the organization. In WNBA, the player can play as a player or manager of a WNBA team. Call of Duty: Modern Warfare 2 takes players to a variety of locations around the world, including Los Angeles, London, Moscow, and Mexico. Players will encounter a range of enemies, including terrorists, foreign military forces, and even allies who have turned against them. The story of Call of Duty: Modern Warfare 2 begins shortly after the events of the previous game. Batman: Arkham Knight is an action-adventure game. This is the fourth and final title in the Batman: Arkham series. The game is set in Gotham City, facing a significant threat from the Scarecrow and the mysterious Arkham Knight. Batman must confront classic enemies while tackling breathtaking challenges, using the Batmobile for the first time in the series. Arkham Knight is praised for its stunning visuals, refined gameplay, and an engaging narrative that concludes the Dark Knight saga. Cyberpunk 2077 is an action RPG set in Night City, a dystopian future. It offers a complex narrative with significant choices, stunning visuals, and the notable presence of Keanu Reeves. Although it faced criticism for technical issues at launch, CD Projekt has released updates to enhance the gaming experience. Hades is an action roguelike game that casts players in the role of Zagreus, the son of Hades, on a journey to escape the Greek underworld. It stands out for its fast-paced and challenging gameplay, incorporating roguelike elements that provide a unique experience with each run. Additionally, the narrative is engaging, featuring charismatic characters and an exceptional soundtrack. Hades has received critical acclaim for its visuals, gameplay mechanics, and innovative approach to the roguelike genre. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, as that really helps a lot. If you think any game is missing or if you're planning to play any of these games, don't forget to leave a comment. Those were the 35 best games for the PS4. This has been another video from New Quest Play, and I'll be here waiting for you for the next quest.